The new season is here, and today, trainers, we're diving together into Open Great League with a Shadow Weepinbell team. I guess that Niantic wanted to have the less impactful way possible for their official tournaments for Pokemon Go PvP, so that's why all these move updates with Thunderpunch, with Swift and Drownclaw or Naganadel or whatever is gonna be implemented after Monday on the 3rd of June. So with that in mind, we're just gonna start off our battles in that Go Battle League new season with a Shadow Weepinbell team. This team will be looking kinda weird, but at the same time we want to have fun, so here comes now Shadow Weepinbell to start off the entertainment. I guess that even Grassland here will hurt us a lot, and since this is our final hope in winning, I want to block even that Grassland from Cresselia. Down they go to our moves, and now we have another seed bomb, this time for Gligar. Even though we can come into the battle with Dugong, I guess that my opponent will be having the upper hand no matter what, so I need to block the following dig. After that I can easily get to the Ice Wind to get that final shield out of play. This is pretty crucial, trainers, and now another dig will hit us for lethal damage. Now Weepinbell will come into the battle, gonna get to my seed bomb to finish them down, and now with Feraligatr coming in, one Shadow to another, we're gonna get the upper hand with the damage output. That was a pretty solid one to start off the video, and now let's keep going into a Stunfisk from Unova up in front. You know what, this is still gonna be looking kinda good for us, even though they are an electric type, because at the same time they are a ground type which can get super effective damage from our Icy Winds. Catching now on Dragonair is an amazing option for us. We managed to do so with a discharge, and following up we have a very solid switch in battle with Slowbro on water gun mode. Well, whatever they throw here we have to block, and right after we can easily farm down in the process, charging up even more for our Dragonair, and without even showcasing Weepinbell on this one, we managed to get a soft win against our opponent because they got a Moltres at the back. And what's really impressive here is that this Moltres is not a Shadow one, so I was really wondering if they gave us a Moltres non-Shadow at any time in the game and below 1500 CP. That was pretty weird for me to observe. Anyways, into the next battle now with a Diggersby up in front. This Pokemon as a ground type, it is gonna take some super effective damage from our ice moves, and they want to throw before we get to that Ice Wind. So I will not fall for the trap or whatever, I'm just gonna keep going at it with my Dugong, and now they have the Cantonian Ninetales coming into the game. One shield is down, so all we need to do here is to go ahead and push now with our Dragonair. I know that whatever they throw here is gonna be resisted, but to my surprise, Overhit is gonna do so much damage on my HP levels, and that was resisted damage, trainers. Anyways, another Aqua Tail because they want to go ahead and completely farm down with those mud shots, which is kinda understandable because they're gonna get so much energy, but at the same time they cannot even hurt us, and now that they are on the disadvantage with the shields, I do not believe that they can do much against my Weepinbell. So Weepinbell now with a Slash Bomb to set Granbull and its entire family back to its doghouse, and we're having now the upper hand with the fast attack pressure, and Bullet Seed is kinda clutch here up against the Diggersby. Into the next battle now, trainers, with the Annihilate coming from the cemetery up in front, and out of extinction Aurorus emerges to extinct my entire team. This Pokemon right there is gonna core break the entire team of mine, and that's mainly because it has the moves to do so and the typing. So what we want to do here is to potentially push for that double block at the CMP. We managed to do so, but my opponent is no joke at all. Even though some of these battles, actually all of these battles, are on rank 1 and rank 2, most of the opponents that I was facing really knew what they were doing. So now with that Bullet Seed pressure we can still get to the Seed Bomb for a little bit of extra push, and to my surprise it doesn't even knock out the class Annihilate. So now by blocking the Shadow Ball we can easily farm down, but once again to my surprise they get to the Night Slash. So we're not having quite some fun here because now we're still gonna reach to the Seed Bomb, but they have one more Pokemon remaining and that is Emolga. Down we go to those Thunder Shocks and that was an underwhelming loss. Into the next battle now with a Dragonair up in front. All we need to do here is to reach to those Icy Winds, and as I can understand from their strategy they want to stay in because they must be pretty weak to my Dugong at the back. They also sacrifice the shield in the process, which is kinda good for them because now they're gonna bring my Dugong severely low, but at the same time we can easily snipe them down with my Dragonair, and of course we can keep that final Ice Wind for that really good hidden Pokemon at the back. I guess that they have a Flyer or a Grass type, not another Dragon type for sure. So here comes now my Body Slam, which means that we can drop this Dunsparce severely low. And even if they get here to the move, I want to rely completely on my Weepinbell for the end game. Once again, Weepinbell for the win, and they happen to have a Noctowl. So our prediction was kinda correct, and at this point I want to go for the Wombo combo up against them. Icy Wind to drop them severely low on the attack stat, and of course gonna do some more damage with those Ice Shards. You know what, I feel kinda spicy, so let's try to completely farm down with our fast attacks. Is this gonna be enough, trainers, or are we gonna get farmed down in the process? And guess what, Bullet Seed doesn't care from Weepinbell, and after the debuff we have nothing to worry about. Into the next battle now with a Lantern up in front. This is not that great for us. Dragonair for the Aqua Tail, and of course gonna try to get some shields out of play against Gligar, and this is a crucial mistake that I did over here. I let my Dragonair get some severe damage here, even though I could flip around that very bad lead that I was having. Anyways, I was hoping that Dugong can come in, start farming down all that crucial energy and throw a couple of drill runs on that Lantern, but I was kinda wrong because even though I can get now to the drill run, the second one needs to charge up and we're getting severely close to the CMP. So I was counting the moves at the moment and I was pretty sure that this was no Thunderbolt, so Surf now is gonna be able to be withstanded by my Dugong. Now gonna get to my Seed Bomb and they make an amazing catch on the Dragonair. Both Pokemon here are on Shadow mode, which means that Dragon Breath is gonna do severe damage to my health points, and of course now Dugong has to reach to the charge attack, but we're gonna fall short against a very skillful trainer, even though we still had 2 shields remaining. Into the final one now, trainers, with a Venusaur up in front. So Dragonair here will try to catch the move, we can do that effectively, and right after we can push for the first shield in the game. So Body Slam now to drop that first shield out of this battle, and now we can take one more move on our Dragonair. It doesn't matter that we went down here because we can charge up even more on our Dugong, and this is still gonna be looking kinda good for us. So now Vigoroth comes into the game and we can easily debuff this Pokemon. After the debuff, I'm pretty sure that Weepinbell can survive one charge attack, but at the same time I do not want to risk it with a Rock Slide, so here comes now my Sludge Bomb to drop them severely low. Perhaps I can survive the next move and still completely farm down in the process if my opponent is not careful over here. They want to stay in, we have all the energy that we need for the Tropius before the Air Slash damage is registered, and now with a Wombo combo we get both the Sludge Bomb and the Icy Wind for some really nice super effective manifest of a damage output, and we can get that severe victory to end today's content. Thank you for staying till the end, trainers, it really means a lot for my channel, but before you go, leave a huge like, subscribe to my content, and over here I have 2 more videos for you to check out. Feel free to check them out and I will catch you up later into the next one.